just wearing like, just like gym shorts and a shirt or like, whatever. And I'd asked you, I was like, well, what's going on with the suits? Like, why aren't you wearing them? And you said that's what you were saying, because too many people ask you questions and they just don't get it.
Yeah.
And I was like, like basically telling you, like, I get that, and if you don't feel like dealing with that right now, that makes sense. But make sure, like, not to let them discourage you from doing what you want to do. If you feel good in suits, that's why you want to wear them. You want to go up there, like, you look good, you feel good, it makes you feel more confident. You can appreciate your day more because of how you feel. When you feel good, your day goes by better.
Yeah.
That I said that because in the long run, because high school, I mean, it matters for when you're in there, but it really doesn't matter for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And that I would, I remember telling you, like, do you realize that when you're out of school and people bring up, like, when you're doing things in the world and you're like, hey, did you see Kyler Hefner just freaking made that movie, or he directed this movie, or he's in that movie, whatever? They're like, Kyler Hefner, you talk about, the dude with the suits that wore the suits. They're like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I told. So no matter what people have to say, being exactly who you are will always benefit you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes people remember you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, from the jump of you wearing the red suit to 8th grade graduation, that was actually just us talking and cutting up, and I was like, what kind of, do you want to wear a suit? What do you want to wear? And you're like, I'll wear a suit or whatever. I was like, okay, what color? And I was, not getting it. And then you were like, red. I was like, you want a red suit, baby? You got a red suit. I'm gonna get you a red suit. You know what I'm saying? And you wore that red suit.
Yeah.
And
but you tried to add on to the red suit. You made me wear a red hat with
a feather
in it, and wanted me to walk with a cane. Basically, you wanted me to look like a
No,
pimp.
that came from your teacher saying, I'm not going to take a picture with you if you have a cane and a feather in your hat. I ain't trying to take a picture with no pimp or whatever. And I was like, she done messed up, because I'm going to make sure you have a pimp, a cane and that. And she took a picture with you.
Yeah.
And said, but you didn't wear that the entire time.
Yeah.
You were saying that was mainly for that when we saw her.
Yeah.
But people remembered you in high school from the red suit and graduation. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I remember you telling me that. So it's like, I mean, it's not that it was like, oh, I'm trying to be your best friend because of the red suit, but it was the fact that things like that. People remember people who will stand out and not care. You know what I'm saying? And will hold that in confidence. Like, if you only liked to wear blue and you wore blue every single day of your life, well, in high school, people would even remember that. You know what I'm saying? And those differences are what make you stand out and what brings you to another level, especially when you're not, when you do things in the world.
Yeah.
And then you're not just trying so hard to be part of a crowd just to fit in somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks that there's a lot of people that do that, especially when you're younger or whatever. It's like, because you want to fit in, like, you don't want to just be the outcast or whatever, which makes sense because we all want our tribe, you know what I'm saying, our people.
Yeah.
But you find the people that are right for you, you know what I'm saying, or that y'all mesh well, you know what I'm saying, and that, you're going to pick on each other or cut up or whatever, but we'll back off when, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
Well, and I was, like, not super cool in high school, but I wasn't, like, a loser, like, in high school. I was in the middle, but so I still got picked on a little bit here and there, and it hurt me at first, but once I got to, like, my final years of high school, I didn't care about what people said, and I always just try to be me and do me, and if I felt better about it. My last year of high school was my favorite year. Like, senior year, I had the most fun. I did I dressed how I wanted to dress. I said what I wanted to say, and I did what I wanted to do. Basically, like, being the mascot, which was always super fun to me. And I wish it wasn't the last year of my high school career that I got to do that. But it was super fun. And even during Halloween, when we were able to wear costumes at high school, I would wear, like, people would just put, like, little makeup here and there, or, like, wear a little costume, like, not, I went all out with the costume.
Face paint.
Yeah, and I would do it all myself. I did Joker, but 2 different types of Jokers each year in high school, and then I did the Nun from the Conjuring series and, like, the movie. I went to school dressed up as a nun.
Yeah.
like with the scary face
I
paint on and stuff.
I had one of the bus drivers.
Yeah.
The one I knew, like she was like, "This has got to be your son, huh?" And I was like, "That is my son. That's absolutely my son."
Yeah, and it was so fun because sometimes I'd actually get like kids wanted to take a picture with me, and that was like always so fun to me, and it was just really. I never really cared. Like there would be people that would, of course, be like, "Hey, he's looking."
Because and that comes from being their insecurities and their jealousy. Like, I mean, when people can do them, like, you know what I'm saying, because you could do you and you were confident in it, that's the ones that hate on you. I mean, are the ones that are insecure and like wish they could probably do that. You know, have the confidence to do that. And even with all this YouTube stuff and all the different likes and all this bullshit, like I get that that's a big deal these days or whatever. But when even having haters is okay because you're still being noticed. Yeah. And I'm not saying like only get negative.
So I saw a video like Pitbull, and he said something, and I was just like, that makes a lot of sense. It resonated a lot. He was like, if you don't have haters, then you're not doing anything right.
Yep.
Because there's always going to be people that are going to hate on you, but that's because they wish they were doing what you were doing, or wish they had something that you had. Like, and it's sad because I don't think I've never bullied that. Like, I never tried to bully anybody. I never liked bullying, and I just never understood, especially in high school, because a lot of kids care about what other people think in high school. Other kids.
So much.
And I was just like, why? Like, why are you so worried about who's cool and who's the only like who's the popular kids and
where's that gonna get you after high school?
How to do that? And I was just like, why? Like, why not just be yourself? Because I've seen kids just like give up friendships for the stupidest reasons, or stop talking to, like, girls stop talking to this guy they might actually like or think is cool because they're getting judged because he's not the cool guy. He's not like
the popular
person
he's not, or whatever. Yeah.
And same vice versa with guys to girls, and it was just like always, to me, I just never got the point, and I wish kids in high school
would be so mean to each other, for no reason, accept each other.
Love each other for who each other are. Like, be nice to one another and like earn each other's respect. Because once you have each other's respect and kindness, then you might be friends. And if not, it just
or
be
cool
cool.
With each other.
Just be cool. And
I never understood that either. I mean,
but
that's
it
part
still
of
goes
how
out.
you're raised.
I don't think it's ever going to end super soon. Like the no bullying thing and like the dare and like there's other like the things they set up. Like it's going to help some people in a little bit, but
nobody's going to be a rat. Nobody's going to like, oh, it's going to work. It's set up to work, or whatever. And then you go say, like, look, this person's getting bullied. But
also, I think it's because the people they get to come talk to us in the high school, I don't know if it's still like this. I've only been gone for 2 years, so it's probably still like this. But the people they had come talk to us, I felt didn't resonate with a lot more people than it should have, because they had, I think they needed somebody closer to our age talking to us. And that's why I started thinking about wanting to, besides being a movie director and an actor and still doing that, but also being like a motivational speaker and just going to high schools or going to schools and talking inspirational, talking to kids and stuff, because
about real shit.
They need to. I feel like if some kid their age or close to their age is talking to them about problems they might have, or like they're not alone and stuff, then I feel like they resonate with it more than they were with these adults and older people around like 40s or 50s. Like 30s talking to us.
It wasn't even the same way for when you was in high school.
Yeah,
so it's like hard to even like get down with them. Like,
that's why I feel like it would be a little bit better if they got kids.
The reason why that winds up happening though is because in order to, for somebody to, I guess in order for them to actually listen to somebody, that somebody has had to have done something in their life know what I'm saying? Like they, like if it's an actor that comes in and talks about it, if it's a singer, if it's somebody who's made something with their life, well, it takes time to do that. So by the time the person that could come speak, creates their life and their name, and people know who they are, so it matters that they're coming to your school to talk to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It takes time, so they're older by then. You know what I'm saying? So you still talking about that, you could still actually make that happen by saying screw getting known first or having a name for myself out there by being a director, an actor, or whatever. Just jump in now and maybe start talking, like have something set up to where like you would like to talk about bullying and like what you could actually do about it, but like also understand, like just think about it. If you're getting bullied, if people are bullying you, if people are saying nasty things to you, why are they? What is the real reason? Like what is their real issue? Because obviously either there's different things going on in their own life that
their family, their friends, like
there's stuff going on in their life that they're going to
push onto you.
They project. They want to project it onto you, and what they're also doing is making sure that nobody's looking at what's going on with them. Because if they're pointing fingers and doing this and making sure everybody looks over here, nobody's looking at them.
Yeah.
And if people start changing that dynamic, that there's obviously something going on with this person, for him to be such an a-hole, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or like he's hurt, he's really actually, this is anger, this is sadness, this is whatever, maybe turning it back on them in that way, like, well, dang, you being mean, like that's hurtful, like what's going on with you, like is your, you know what I'm saying, is something happening in your family? Now I know people are going to do that or whatever, but like if you want to start changing that dynamic, it's kind of finding out what's going on with the person who's being an asshole. I'll just say like that.
Yeah, but there's also, it's kind of sad, but it's sad to know nowadays, but kids don't understand when somebody is just being nice to them. It's like when I was going to high school, everybody was so weirded out, and most people thought I was gay in high school, or the first 2 years or something, until I told them I wasn't, because finally I was just like, why do y'all think I'm gay? Like, what's the problem? Like, I'm not, and I have no problem with people who are gay, but like, why do you think I'm gay? And they were just like, one of the reasons was you're too nice to people, and I was like, how does that make any sense? So you're telling me the people that are nice, the guys that are nice, are gay?
Like, I mean, gay means happy.
Yeah, but
joking.
I was just like, it made no sense. I was so confused by that statement. I was just like, and I always hung out kind of with girls more, because for some reason I got along with girls more than guys, or I had more girl friends than guy friends, and it was just, I was just like, how do y'all think that?
Well, I mean, that in itself is a reason why somebody would think that's because when, especially in high school, if you're hanging out with more chicks more than you are the dudes, it's like, because usually, girls have their gay best friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you were the non-gay gay best friend.
Well, one time with a girl, I was called her, like, she was like, you're my... She was like, you're my straight gay, I was like, dang, like, what?
Okay.
But I was just like, that's so confusing to how people don't know how to accept or get very uncomfortable when somebody is genuinely nice and kind to them, because it's either they think that you're trying to play them or mess with them, or just get something out of them. And that's not the case. Like, that could be the case a lot of the times, because there are messed up and mean people, and definitely mean kids and teenagers in the world, but there are the people that genuinely just want to be nice and care about you and want to know how your day's going and see how you are. And it's just, it was always so crazy to me seeing how kids were uncomfortable with that, and it just made no sense. So
society in a whole has made that be that way, you know what I'm saying? And then social media has made things be that way as well. But, okay, what I was going with, the society makes it that way also, like, people aren't in touch with their intuition anymore, with their gut feelings anymore, you know what I'm saying? So when you don't have that connection with, with yourself, with, you don't trust yourself, you don't trust others.
Yeah.
So like if, maybe some, I don't know, they don't trust nice people. That, what I'm saying? Like, well, that's because the nice people that they thought were nice wound up not being.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the more you pass on, keep being you and being nice and opening the doors and being a gentleman or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that does make somebody's day, you know what I'm saying? And it will carry on. And, just those little things will always touch other people. And it is sad that people don't understand that there are genuine people that are just nice.
And and it does suck because a lot of people get bad raps or already have a bad rap with somebody because they think from what the other person's past has happened to them, they judge the other people off of what happened to them in the past. And so you already have like a bad standing with somebody, and not like it happens a lot in relationships, but just friendships and with people and stuff is they don't know how to trust, or they've lost the ability to have hope with people and just have that bond with somebody because they can't anymore. Like they feel physically and mentally unable to do that because they don't want to be hurt again. And it sucks because the person that's actually trying to be there for you, help you and do things with you, be there for you, can't because you're pushing them away. And like it's difficult and it's hard and it makes no sense, which I don't understand. For me, I don't understand how I still, after heartbreaks and after people like being just rude and mean, like after everything I've been through with
females mainly.
Females, but like just people in general, I don't know. I'm surprised on how I still have that hope that I might find that person one day, that one girl one day that marry, have kids with me, the whole thing. But also have hope that people are genuinely nice. Like I still have that push that blockage that I'm like, no, not everybody's mean. Not everybody has their own goals and their own agendas with things. Like not everybody's like that. I still believe there's genuinely nice people in the world, and I still am like a little in disbelief on like how I still believe that.
Well, I mean, you should.
But people, I know a lot of people that have lost their.
That's because and I'm not trying to be whatever, but like how many? Oh. I feel like it's because I've shown you, not just me personally, but like the people I bring around into our world. You know what I'm saying? I've shown you that. They've shown you because you've seen it in your life. You've seen it over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. Like that there are genuine people, that there are nice people, and I feel like that's why. Not the relationship thing. You got to date before that person comes, and they have to have a chance to grow and learn too before that happens. You know what I'm saying? And
and we'll get into that whole conversation. That conversation, like the whole love life and then, a whole nother conversation, a whole different episode.
Yeah, that's going to take a long one because, well, on my end, because mine's just different and I've been through, you know what I'm saying, like different relationships.
Yeah. But, we'll do that in the next episode. But
a love talk or a relationship talk or...
I guess. Maybe that's going to be interesting, but just, we have a lot to talk about. Just by ourselves, but we will have guests eventually and more people to ask them questions and ask how their lives go, what situations and what opportunities, what things have gone through their life to make them who they are and what their future is and how they think.
Ideally something good to do is, you said asking people hard questions or whatever, but how...
Well, not hard questions, just personal questions. It's difficult to answer and stuff like that.
Yeah. And, okay, that makes sense. Okay, because if it's focused on, bad things, hard things, challenging things.
Not bad things,
but it's also, then you can go with, and how did it change your life?
For the better.
For the better, yeah. Because I can go on and on and on and tell you how all the things in my life that was shitty turned into amazing things. Yeah. But I live in that.
Yeah, you're optimistic, but also just because I'm an optimist more than a
what psycho?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. every time you receive a challenge, it's, you know what I'm saying, it benefits you, because then you learn, hopefully you learn through it, or you're going to keep going through the same challenges over and over again until you freaking learn it. And anyway, so you can cut that part out, because I mean, I'm not going to keep going, because it'll turn into a whole other conversation.
We're not cutting anything out. That's probably us staying. But yeah, we have a lot to talk about. We have more. Like, I'm excited to see where this goes, and hopefully I get a lot more. I don't care about the subscribers, but I kind of do as well, because we need that to get more views and stuff. I'll be posting this on Instagram. I'll probably make its own Instagram on here with stuff. But yeah, just if y'all like this episode, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Go subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like the video. It really helps out a lot. And also smack the bell in the face. I enjoy y'all so much, and thank you for watching.
And also, you can leave comments on maybe subjects or, you know, stuff that we can talk about with different guests and stuff like that. Like, if there's something that you would like to be brought up in conversation, just to hear where people talk about it, then.
And some episodes, we'll have like calmer or like less serious conversations. Like, we'll just talk about probably like the newest movies or stuff, or what we like to watch, and music and just stuff like that, because I want y'all to feel comfortable to become like part of the family and stuff, and like chime in, talk to us, and I hope y'all enjoy. Like I said, we thank y'all and appreciate y'all, and I hope y'all have a good day, good night, or go wherever y'all are.
Sweet dreams.
Bye, y'all.